check out these mines up here. Patched this up pretty good, so there's really no way into these mines, which is a shame because I bet it's really cool to explore them. Getting about 19-20,000 counts per minute, and that's actually fairly low for uranium ore. This is actually a low-grade uranium ore, nothing too special. But this is what they would mine around here. They would follow this into the side of the mesa and mine out what they could. I mean, this is kind of the signs that there is uranium here, but what they were mainly after was the really black kind of uranite pitch blend uranium ore that was in there, because that was way more of a higher grade than this stuff. And so, but this was kind of a cool rock to tell them that this uranium deposit was here, and that's what they'd follow in. And so, yeah, it's really cool. And this uranium deposit actually only exists in this one layer around here, and I think it's the Chilean or the Chilean layer of rock that's around here. And actually in that layer of rock you can find fossils like petrified wood and other kind of smaller organisms and stuff like that. But it's interesting that layer holds so much so many fossils along with uranium, and so it makes you kind of wonder like what happened to form this layer and to trap all that uranium there. So yeah, cool little mystery to check out. So this is what they were after. It's this seam of carnotite, and it looks like maybe uraninite running through right here. I just followed it on back. All right, let's look around a little bit more. I know there's a couple other blocked off mines that are up there. It might be kind of cool to check out. So let's go check it out. Walking out on that. About 20,000 counts per minute. Not bad. This is kind of an interesting deposit right here. Not really sure, but it looks like they probably just followed this in. And it seems to be fairly strong, actually. There's some nice little bits of Antonite around here, too. So I'm out here at Temple Mountain at night on a full moon, which is really cool because you can look around and you can see the surrounding environment because it's so lit up by the moonlight. And it's cool filming it on this camera because I can actually show it to you how I'm seeing it right now. Actually, probably this camera picks up more light than my eye does. But this is really cool being out here at night and not having the sun beating down on me. But what's also really nice is that at night, you can actually go and check out the Antonite deposits that are in the side of the wall over here. And the Antonite is a uranium-bearing mineral that reacts with ultraviolet light and makes it glow like a bright green. And so it's really cool to see because it's usually not something you would see in nature. But it's cool because you actually trace it out. You could actually like follow it and see where the deposit of uranium goes through the rock. And it's a very unique thing to this area. There are other uranium mines that I've been to that do have this, but not usually as prevalent as this. And so it's really cool to check it out and to try and find these deposits and to actually try and find some Antonite that's laying around. Usually the Antonite isn't as radioactive as the main uranium-bearing mineral that's around here. Usually it's like uraninite and pitchblende like type of uranium that's in this deposit. And so the Antonite's actually kind of like around it or through that that pitchblende uraninite deposit, which is way more radioactive and way more concentrated than the Antonite is. And so yeah, it's a really cool place to, to check out at night. And it's a little creepy at night, old mines are a little creepy at night. But if you're not going into them, I think it's okay. I would strongly suggest not going into any of these mines around here. They have signs on them or, spray paint that says bad air. And so you kind of have to take that warning, is your life worth it to try and explore some of these places? But it's a very cool place to explore. And it's definitely one of my favorite mining districts to come and check out. So we're gonna go over here and check out this mine shaft and this steel structure that's over the top of it that's falling down. It's a little scary, but yeah, getting out onto the rebar here. Yep. Let's see if you can see down here a little bit. I'm gonna boost up the. This is one of the last remaining semi-intact steel structures that are left standing here at Temple Mountain, and it's pretty cool to come check out. I'm just had to get off of that crate there. It was a little sketchy there, so yeah, it's a cool area to check out right here. It's kind of like in the center of the mining district, and there's a couple of trails that come and meet at this point. And yeah, I run into people riding motorcycles, riding side-by-sides, quads, stuff like that all day through here. But you can get your truck up here or some sort of four-wheel drive vehicle. I would not suggest coming up here with anything less than that, because you might not make it and you might hit a rock and damage your oil pan or your transmission or something like that. So these are some of the cores that were taken out of the sandstone in this area looking for the uranium deposits. These are huge. I can't imagine how much each one of these weighs, but it's a cool cross-section of the sandstone beneath my feet. And there were a bunch of old mining shafts around here, but they filled them all in except for that one that's left with that truss. And so it's a very interesting thing. I've never seen it at a mining site. I've never seen anything like this before. And I can only imagine what the machine was like that took these cores, because it's insanely smooth, the cut edges are. And yeah, really interesting stuff. All right, so I think that just about does it for Temple Mountain. It's a pretty cool place located in the San Rafael Swell area. If you're into checking out old mining areas or riding, you know, quads or motorcycles or side-by-sides, or just taking your four-wheel drive vehicle out on some trails and doing some camping, this is a really cool place to check out. There's a lot of open camping, and there are a couple of sites that do have pit toilets and stuff like that. That's kind of over by the main road, the Temple Mountain Road, and those are okay and fun too, but I think it's a lot better if you kind of just find your own site. Obviously it's rough camping, no amenities, and you have to pack in all your own stuff and pack out all your own trash. Please don't leave any more stuff out here. It's really kind of heartbreaking to see people leaving stuff out here. And I know that there's a bunch of like mining stuff out here, like old mining carts and rebar and cable and, you know, all this stuff, but we don't need to contribute to this to the mess that's out here anymore. And the stuff that is out here is actually kind of indicative of that mining history, so it's a little bit different than just going here and leaving your trash. But anyway, if you like this video, like it, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe to this channel, because I'll be making more videos kind of like this, you know, talking about different areas and different national parks that actually have uranium mines in it. You know, this is not a national park though. This is just an open area that's free for everyone to come check out. But it's pretty awesome. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video.